Hi, and welcome to Season 1 finale of SideBar The Show. Our guests today are Kylie and Leandra from The Beaches, superstars of Canadian music, Juno winners, and overall, just really cool people. They've opened for some of the biggest names in rock history, like the Rolling Stones and the Foo Fighters. They've also been praised by Sir Elton John himself. So welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Thanks for having us.
That
We're good.
intro.
Yeah.
We're swell.
Superstars.
Yeah, I would say nothing less.
Wow.
So our first drink is the audio visual from Collective Arts. So it's the first one
Love
up
it.
here.
You want to pass me mine, Lee Dog?
Hell yeah.
Stunning.
Sweet. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's so good. I like that a lot.
Ooh.
So my first question for you guys is I'd like to start in the pre-Leandra days. And I thought I thought I'd gotten all the way back with Done with Dolls and that CD. But then I found some pictures of SOB.
Oh my God.
Sisters, Others, and Brothers.
Oh, you did your research.
Where did you find anything on that?
Oh my God. You guys have great social media presences, I'll say. So I found this picture and it was like the guitar, it feels like it's like the guitar is playing you.
Yeah, it was so big.
Do you remember any of the first elementary school performances you had? What songs you played at those shows?
Oh yeah, I mean we mainly played like Beatles covers. Like that's what I remember us first doing. Actually, I think we also did AC/DC Back in Black.
Right.
That was a really big one. Yeah, my sister and I started playing together because I was really shy and I didn't want to do the lessons by myself. So I would go in with her because it was the only way that I would actually like sit through and do it.
Right.
And then our guitar teacher just like had also taught these two brothers, and so he kind of put that group together. Yeah. So that's how
Very
that
cool.
happened.
So my next question for you guys is we have actually met twice before. The first time was fucking way long ago at your show at the Waterfront. If you remember that one.
Something.
Yeah,
Oh,
Brave Shores.
It was Brave Shores, double V.
That's so funny though. Oh my God.
Brave
That's
Shores.
That's a
unlocking
deep cut.
memory.
Yeah.
Deep cut.
And then the second time was weirdly enough at George Stroumboulopoulos' house
Oh, classic. Yeah.
when we were there for the Mac DeMarco set
Oh, yeah.
for House of
Oh,
Strombo.
that
which
was
I
so
also
fun.
have. Oh. This is the actual set list from that
Oh,
show.
cool.
So I was wondering because the Elwins were also at that show.
Yeah.
And I run into Ferd everywhere.
Yeah.
Like crazy amounts. Shows. I ran into him at a Raptors game one time.
Heck yeah.
Do you have any fans or like other artists that you like commonly run into a weird amount of times?
That's a good question. I feel like there's got to be somebody. I mean, for a while it was Max from the Arkells. Like we would just see him a lot.
Yeah.
Like, walking up and down
Let's
the
call
street.
Max a fan.
Yeah.
You run into Max all the time.
Max is a fan.
That reminds me, I gotta text him back.
Yeah,
Remind me
exactly.
after.
But it's kind of funny because like, when you're in the scene and you're out all the time, like you do run into a lot of people a lot. But I don't think that there's like particularly one person.
Regular?
Yeah.
No, I was recognized on the subway a couple weeks ago.
Recognize is like our term.
It's been recognized, but you recognize.
for the music.
It was my worst nightmare because I've been going through a real acne kick, and so I don't want anyone to recognize me. And this girl was like, she saw my tote bag that said The Beaches, and I was like, oh, where'd you get that? And I was like, it's my band. Like, I shouldn't have said that on the subway. And she's like, girl, you read the subway? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm poor. And then she was like, you're in the band? Like, who are you? And I was like, Leandra. And she's like, you don't look like her. Do you mind if I ask you why you don't look like her? And I was like, I'm not sure. She's like, you mind pulling your mask down? So I pulled it down, and people are laughing on the subway. And I pulled it down because I was like, this is the end of me. And she was like, huh, why don't you look like you? And I was like, maybe because I don't have any makeup on. She's like, yep, that's it. And I was like,
so
get me
rude.
out of here.
So weird.
That's a classic like subway experience though.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
would expect nothing less.
You'll run into some odd people. It's
for
no New
sure.
York subway system, but
No.
I feel like TTC is getting there in the.
But I also think you wearing the Beaches tote around is
Yeah.
like, it's kind of
That's
like.
a good toe.
It is a
Yeah,
good tote. Hey, you
But
little
now
plug.
I turn it around so the Beaches is facing me.
Yeah. All right. Well, my third question is kind of perfect for your outfit because it's not a question and it's just a prompt. Jonas Brothers.
Yes, let's
Just
go.
just talk about it. Like
Let's go.
so much content. There was the dress ups of you and Jordan as Jonas Brothers
Oh my
for
God.
Halloween,
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah.
Hey, I was Kevin.
She was Kevin.
You were Kevin. One of your first Instagram posts ever, 2013, was like Joe like this, and it's still there.
Is it? You
Yeah.
gotta go archive
Here.
this stuff.
Hold on.
Oh,
No,
gotta
it's
pull
okay.
it out.
I think I know the one you mean. I think it was a Facebook memory recently.
This one?
Yeah, that's Nick. And what did
I'm
I say?
sorry.
Did I say happy birthday, Nick? Probably.
You said, can we all take a minute or an hour to appreciate this work of art?
It's before I knew I was gay, okay?
So good.
Anywho.
We love the
Yeah,
Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers.
I
The Jonas
actually-
Sisters.
I was actually in Camp Rock too when I was a kid.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I got to meet them and like I was on set with them for like a couple
Yeah,
weeks and
yeah.
it was pretty like it was so surreal because they were
Right.
like the most famous band in the
Right.
world at the time. And I was like 12 years old and just like
Oh my
freaking
God.
out, absolutely dying. And then we actually got invited to go to Nick Jonas's private rehearsal one time, which was like a big flex for us.
Mm-hmm. And you chose to bring up Camp Rock too, and he was not down.
I
He
didn't.
literally
Eliza brought it up.
Okay. He
Eliza-
walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he wasn't
was
into
not
it.
down.
It's like,
But he's one of those people also that like we've seen a lot and like run into a couple
Right.
of times. But we used to be signed to. Yeah, we've seen him. Have we not?
You found him on like
No,
coming
you-
out of the venue on that tour.
Yes. That was
was
the
iconic.
craziest
Yeah.
thing.
I was
You're-
like
you're
this
my
for like
dad.
2 hours.
We were having dinner at this place in LA. And we like were just walking down the street because we were so full. We needed to kind of have like a hot girl walk after.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just
Get our
kinda-
steps in.
Yeah,
And so we saw that it said like Jonas Brothers outside the Viper Room.
right.
And we were like, is this a joke?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
why are they here? And then as soon as we were like approaching, all these paparazzi started swarming and like a bus of like their fans from Chile like pulled
Yeah. I
up
was like,
and they were
how
like
did you guys get here in time for this?
and I guess they were filming like some Netflix special. So we
Right.
got to watch them like leave. And I actually got to take a film photo of them as they were like walking into their van.
Right.
And immediately after I did that, Nick was like, close the fucking door. I don't know if
yeah,
I'm
her
allowed to
flash
swear.
went off, and he's like, "Yeah, close that door."
He told security to like wrap it up.
I know what you're all wondering. Did I say what I've been wanting to say to Kevin for years and years and years? The quote: "Kevin, you're my dad." Kevin, you're my dad.
Right.
I was like,
right.
"That's sweet."
Lee, were you jealous when you heard the Camp Rock 2 story?
Obviously, when Camp Rock 2 was filming, I was waiting outside their hotel room. Not the
And
room.
she
That
was
would
just
rock.
in the
The
inside
hotel.
scoop.
Whole.
I didn't know her yet, or I would
Yeah.
have. I would have been there.
Okay, so the next question is about tattoos.
Mhm.
Because I know I found this old interview. Someone asked you, if you were ever to get a tattoo, what would it be?
Mhm.
And you responded with, I'm not sure of the sarcasm, if there was any, but it was, no, you know what? I don't think I'm ever going to get a tattoo. Hashtag pure.
Oh.
That was a direct quote. Hashtag pure.
Oh, I'm such a little asshole. Like
You didn't want one.
I
You were
didn't.
so against it.
So I know, like, on your last tours, the stick and poke experience.
Yeah.
Where is it your picture on the cover of the,
Mhm.
yeah,
It's
of
me.
the
The Let's Go single.
Let's Go single,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was a crazy night. So we ended up like playing this show in San Diego with Jimmy Eat World, and
Right.
Lights just happened to be there at the time, and she's like a very, very impressive tattoo artist, and she had her kit with her, and we just
Can't
got
say no.
absolutely bombed, and we were like
Mhm.
scootering around the city, and we went back to her hotel room, and she gave us all tattoos.
Right.
Like we probably shouldn't have done it, but it was like amazing. And then at a party, I have this K plus L thing for Kai plus Lee.
Yeah.
I like that was your first tattoo, and your
Yeah.
parents were so.
They were so mad.
Yeah.
Well,
but-
so your parents were mad, but I know your mom has a beaches tattoo that she got in Portugal.
Yeah, very true. It's
So-
very blurry. It's not my face.
So was there a double standard there? Like, were you
No,
like, come
No,
on?
she wasn't mad. Kirby was mad.
Yeah, my dad was
Kirby was
mad.
mad.
My dad was mad. My mom's never my mom's like pretty cool about everything. Like my
Mhm.
sister, when she got her first tattoos when she was 18, like she got this big, like she has 2 eyes on her wrist.
Right.
And like my mom watched her get it done, and she's like, I'd like one too. And she got like a flower on
Oh,
her back.
yeah.
It was just like so random and spur of the moment. So
Right.
she's pretty cool about that. But
Right.
the beaches tattoo is a commitment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a
Yeah.
couple fans who have gotten some. Like
Yeah, someone has beaches on their leg. I feel like it's CJ.
And then Sabrina.
has the drum logo thing.
Yeah.
on her
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
and that's so cool to see. Like
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah.
it's so nice that
I
someone
want to have your artwork on my body forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a
really cool.
big commitment. I don't think I would ever get a beaches tattoo. Like no,
I've thought about it.
like
Wait,
the-
I have Let's Go.
I
Yeah.
have Let's Go too.
Right, you
Oh,
both
so
have
we
Let's
do.
Go. So it's like a beaches tattoo, but not like directly. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it could be other things. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's a more of a motto. You know,
Absolutely.
alma mater. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Well, we're gonna go to our second drink now, which
Yeah.
is the Hey Y'all. We went with the raspberry flavor.
Ooh, I'm
So
excited
a
for that
little,
one.
a little fun.
Oh.
Thanks, Lee Dog. Cheers.
Cheers.
Little raspberries.
Give it a sip. I expected that to be carbonated. I
Me
don't know
too.
why.
It shocked me.
It was like very
Yeah,
surprising.
hey y'all.
Oh.
It's iced tea. It's not carbonated.
Mm.
It's the one that didn't explode on me when I was pouring them.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
It is really good though.
Yeah.
It's
oh, yeah.
nice.
Anywho, so we're gonna go into something we call backstage pass, where we went backstage on your social medias and your Instagrams.
Oh God.
And you know what? I'll tell you, we had way too much content. There was
Mm-hmm.
too much. We had to narrow it down because you guys have a fantastic social media presence.
Thank you.
Thank
But-
you so much.
We narrowed it down to a few. The first one is for both of you,
Yeah.
and it's your mustachioed compilation of this one,
We love that
And-
filter.
this filter. We had this one as well. There was one, this one where you were compared to Bert Clifton.
Not
So-
compared. She is Bert
It's
Clifton.
my alter ego
Gotcha.
when I
So-
get kind of drunk.
Yeah,
I
what
have
is-
a couple alter egos.
What is your relationship with that filter, I guess, is the question.
To be honest, it blurs out my acne, so that's why I use it. If we can be real.
I love
Well,
it.
right
Team
there.
real.
Yeah.
Team pure.
Well, no, it gives you the stash, but also clears the skin.
Mhm.
So lately, I've had to use it.
Bert Clifton
it's a
has
little-
very clear skin then.
Yeah.
Always. He's
Very
picture
nice.
perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's just fun too. I don't know. It reminds me of like uncle vibes.
Yeah. Also,
Like-
my girlfriend's always like, "You look hot in a stash." I'm
You
like,
do. You look
"Alright."
really good.
Yeah, I feel like
maybe
I kind of like.
I'll grow one myself.
I know.
I had a 70s themed birthday and all of Leander's friends came and they all wore big mustaches and it was hot. I love that.
It was hot.
Mhm.
There you go.
So that's why I think it's so fun. We love a good filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this is the next one.
Oh.
This one was great. I really like this one.
We have a wiki feet rating.
Yeah.
Someone uploads everything to do with our feet.
Right. So that was just a freebie.
That was a freebie.
It's kind of like us giving a little wink to them.
Yeah.
Just like,
we see you.
Letting-
we appreciate you.
we recognize you.
Right. Right.
but-
yeah.
They're so funny. Like they comment like the weirdest shit. They commented on one of my photos like
Did they?
they said gain a smile, lose the sandal. Because I guess I'm like pouting in the photo.
And yeah, I have a
I
sandal
have
on.
a sandal on. It was so great. Like
Right.
they truly are so funny. And sometimes we just like to keep up with it and see if our ratings have gone down.
Right.
Yeah.
But clearly that was at your birthday weekend.
Yeah.
We went and we surprised Leandra, her girlfriend, and I planned it and we had like a whole cottage weekend
And I said, everyone take your socks off.
and it was super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the last one.
I love this
I think
so
it's
much.
really
I was
funny.
like, this is going viral.
I don't think it got enough love.
No, it
Like,
didn't.
I
It's-
loved it.
thank you so
personally.
much.
And the
Thank you.
music. Oh,
Yeah.
is that Interstellar?
I don't. Is
It's like a
it? It could.
TikTok
Oh.
I
sound.
just was like.
So
saying-
I'm not a big TikTok person, but I love the movie Interstellar. One of the only movies.
Oh, I haven't even seen that ever.
Who's in that? Matt Damon?
No.
Yes,
Oh.
but it's Matthew McConaughey is the main person.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It was the same year where The Martian came out and Interstellar came out. Because
Okay.
Hollywood was just like, let's put Matt Damon in a bunch of space movies and see what
Classic,
happens.
yeah. I do not like space movies.
I don't like it.
They don't make me feel good.
Star Wars. One of you guys is
Oh,
a
yeah.
Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
No.
There you go.
no.
I remember that somewhere. I was like, yeah, one of you guys. is
Yeah,
a Star Wars
I recently, maybe last month, replaced my communion photos that my mom wouldn't let me take off the wall in my room. Me and my sister, our communion photos from grade 2.
It's so creepy.
I was like, let me, it's my room. I'm 27. I took them down and put up R2D2 and C3PO instead. And she just noticed, she was like, where are the communion photos?
That's not you.
That's them.
You should like dress up them in your like outfits.
The
They
little
kinda look-
gloves.
Yeah.
I was hammered during that video.
Was a hammer.
I was so hammered. The video.
Oh, that video.
Yeah,
that was your
video.
thing. Kylie was.
She was hammered for communion.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
no, no,
whoa.
no, no.
Grade
Grade
2.
two.
Oh.
No, guys, I don't party that hard back
Yeah,
then. But we were in LA and we were out with lights again. And that's when I passed out in her bed.
Mhm. And one of
we
her
had to
friends
take-
was like, get her in an Uber.
Yeah. And that's coming home and making a snack.
Right.
But I couldn't remember the word peanut butter. Or you were asking me what I was eating. And I
You
was
said
like,
peanut butters. The rest of the video is her getting really mad at me for asking what is in there.
Right. Right.
At one point, I throw my hat at Leanne, like square in the face, and you're just like, "What is going on?" So rough, but
All right.
Yeah, it's my alter ego. It's not me.
Yeah.
It's a blackout version of me.
It's you can put a mustache on Israel.
That's Lil Riley.
That's Lil Riley. That's
Oh,
not
that's
Bert
what we call
Clifton.
her.
That's
Right.
Lil Riley.
Okay.
That's Lil Riley.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go into our third drink, which is a beautiful can again from Collective Arts. This is the
Yeah.
Life in the Clouds.
We actually played at Collective Arts.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
the
say
Black
that.
Box session.
Oh,
different
also
one.
maybe
Well,
that.
we did that, but we also
Oh,
we
thank you.
played at their brewery in Hamilton
Yeah,
a couple
the
years ago.
Hamilton one, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, that was
Cheers,
rough.
cheers,
Didn't someone
cheers.
get like stabbed or something?
Did they?
Like they broke a glass like
That sounds
this,
familiar.
And like there was a big
But
commotion.
did someone did they get stabbed by the glass, or did someone get stabbed?
No, they took a glass, they broke it, and then I think they tried to like use it as a weapon. Like it got really weird.
If I may, when I just put this in my mouth, the first thing that came to me was like chicken noodle broth.
Do you like it?
Well,
Like-
I'm getting used to it.
I guess if you're gonna drink chicken noodle broth, it's not bad, but I don't think you would
Like
want
some
to
like
order a beer.
bouillon, some bouillon, like a cube, right? You
Yes,
get that?
don't. I literally was
But,
gonna. Spit
yeah, we
it out.
Yeah, we played their show. We love them. Oh, like Lipton's.
Well, yeah, so it's a drink 3, so usually those ones are IPAs. This is a New England IPA. So
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
don't like IPAs.
it's a 6.1.
But I'll chug this.
Well,
Yeah, we're not IPA.
Kylie was the selector, so
I know it was me.
You
I-
said yes to an
Well,
IPA?
she just didn't do the research.
Well, I mean, I just like I knew I had one of these before.
No, you didn't.
Well,
They have a lot of flavors.
I
They
could
do.
have also seen 6.1 and been like, yeah, let's see.
Like,
Yeah,
let's do that.
yeah. Oh, is it? Okay, let's
That's
go.
probably why I did that.
Tasting better by the second.
Mm.
Well, the last question is kind of going back to the whole feet thing. Is there are all those awful creeps, I saw so many of your tweets, so, people asking you to smile more. People
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's just so many awful people out there doing awful things, which sucks. But was there any one that was just why did you even think about that? Why did that even come into your mind? I wish I could just call you out on a podcast web series kind of thing.
There are so many. I feel like daily. I feel like it's worse now with TikTok.
Right.
I
Oh
thought
my
the TikTok
God.
generation would be kinder.
Kinder?
They're so mean.
Meaner.
They
Oh,
wouldn't
Not
like,
all of them.
not all of them, but,
But
like,
enough of them.
Yeah, because I guess with Instagram or whatever, it's usually just your followers, maybe
Yeah.
some rando. TikTok, it
He says,
could be
for
anyone.
you, it's just out
Yeah.
there.
So people are just mean.
I'm trying to think of this-
Yeah.
but we also try and just not take things too
Personally.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do, but I
It's
also
hard.
love to have fun with it.
Yeah,
Right. I
and-
heard that on a Strombo episode where you were I kind of got a little bit too deep one time and probably won't do it again.
Was it the one where I made a parody video and then I found out the guy was just released from prison and he was trying to kill us?
No, but what? Can we elaborate on that
was
one?
that. Okay,
Some
that-
dude-
That's what I was good at thinking of, but I was like,
I
don't-
forgot,
do we go
Because
there?
it was so scary.
He's still.
I almost want to name drop because the name is so iconic, but I won't because
Okay.
he recently refound us on Instagram after I blocked all of his
Right.
accounts. On Facebook, of course. He was commenting on everything how hard do you girls pant after shows? If you could rate your panting levels.
and he basically asked for Jordan to come off stage and film videos of her
Panting.
catching her breath.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
we
And
thought
he-
that was so funny.
And also what is
Yeah,
your and also what is your shoe size?
Right,
Because
right.
feet have to
it
Yeah,
all
it
comes
has to.
back to feet.
it all comes
and he's
back.
like, if you could just check out this what was her name? Barbara? Was it Barbara McEllery? Donna. If you could check out Donna McEllery, she's a teacher at Berkeley who teaches breath work, some shit, whatever. Check out
She knows how to pant.
Yeah, check out her videos. So I was like,
Right.
let's make this guy a video.
Yeah.
And we filmed a parody thing where Leandra was Donna,
Mhm.
and
Right.
she's helping coach Jordan through panting, and it's one of the funniest things. It's so good.
Yeah. So I
And-
posted that and I was like, this is for that one guy, you know who
Right.
you are.
Right.
Iconic video. I can link you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
And
do. I'd
he
love to
went
see it.
off, caps lock off on every single thing we posted. I'm gonna find you. And just I hope
That's awful.
the line was we were going on tour with the Glorious Sons, if I may. I hope the Glorious Sons.
It was so crazy.
You don't have to put this in the podcast.
No,
Oh,
you might
man.
wanna
And it
you
was
wanna
getting
check it out.
Maybe I'll just bleep the whole thing.
Yeah, you might
Yeah,
want
just,
so
like-
they know that it was really bad.
And so I was like, who is this man? Looked him up. His photo, he must have gotten a contraband cell phone in his cell. It was
Right.
like a photo in Kingston
In-
pen.
oh.
Yeah,
Like
so-
just like
And my uncle's a cop, so we like got him to look into it, and
Right.
he was in
Ex-convict.
prison.
Oh.
So
yeah,
in
he was
prison.
was just released.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
That is-
he back now. He's
Wow.
he's
Wow.
Yeah, he now has an Instagram and
He's
it's
allowed
scary.
online.
it's so
Well,
scary.
I hope he doesn't see this
Yeah, but
podcast
anyways,
because I
now
was
we-
very
Yeah.
scared.
Now we know not to make fun of people like
yeah.
at that
Creeps.
too much.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
that level.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
well,
can get-
great.
It can get a little wild.
A great story.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can bleep all those words, I didn't even want to say.
No, no.
I don't even want to say it again. I won't say it again.
Yeah,
No more.
They're all bleeped. They're all
sweating.
bleeped. They're all bleeped.
Well, it was scary. It was a scary
That-
time.
that
I didn't
does
want to
sound
read it.
Scary. That sounds really
It
scary.
was terrifying.
Okay, we're you'll see the bleeps. I'll cut it all
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Good shit.
Okay. Oh man, that was crazy. Okay, so we have to cut to commercial, but stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's bread and shoulders, all in one. It's a toaster. It's jam. It's a hat. It's a sandwich. It's Leandra from the Beaches. Ripped on me.
And we're back. So thanks for sticking with us. We're gonna move on to this next one, which is Murphy's Law, apple pie, moonshine stuff. It's only 20%, so it's not
Okay.
actually like moonshine. It's
Good
it's
God.
a very reasonable
Thanks.
drink from a place in Elmira, Ontario. Really
I
cool
assume
guys.
you shoot it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not.
Shoot.
Okay.
They usually make cocktails.
Oh my god.
That's really good.
Oh, yeah, I think it's like apple juice.
That's nice.
No.
They usually
What?
make like cocktails with it, where they'll mix like an
I
apple
can't-
pie with like a caramel to make like a caramel apple cocktail with cinnamon.
Yum.
They have a lot of those on their site and stuff. So we're gonna go into something what we call the lightning round,
Okay.
and we're gonna ask you a bunch of super quick questions, easy answers,
Cool.
hopefully. What is one of your guilty pleasures?
As Jordan says, there are no such things as guilty pleasures.
Oh, does
only
she
pleasures.
Wow. Did
She
you
is-
say that?
She started to say that. But like, is Taco Bell a guilty pleasure? Because I literally was like looking. I
think so.
put together a cart of Taco Bell today, and I was gonna spend like $30 just trying different things, and I
Right.
decided
yeah.
against it.
That's a pleasure.
So
Yeah, I feel like that's like a hungover thing where you're like, I'm gonna try $30.
Yeah,
of
I was
Taco
like-
Bell."
Yeah.
and like, guys, that's a lot of Taco Bell.
Oh yeah,
It's
I can
like
imagine. You go to any
$2
fast
for
food
one
place,
taco.
$30.
Yeah,
it's
they're
not a one person thing.
Yeah.
No, it was. I decided against it,
Yeah.
but
You can get a KFC bucket for 30.
Yeah.
Which I've always wanted to do.
I've never had KFC in my
There was
life.
one across my high school, so I had it a few times.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anywho, so my last question in the lightning round is: if you had to have this story told at your hypothetical future weddings, which one would you have told? And Leandra, for you, it was the Steve Aoki giving you the Converse, or you licking the frozen pole in
Oh,
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg.
no.
That one, yeah.
And Kylie, for you, we're gonna go with you waking up with an Oreo beside your head and leather pants wrapped around your face,
It sounds so dirty, but it's not.
or when you broke up with your boyfriend because you couldn't do Camp Rock 2 and have a boyfriend because it was too much for you.
Who? That wasn't like when I first. It's so funny. I broke up with my boyfriend in like grade 6 because I said I had too much on my plate with Camp Rock 2 and dating him.
Being an extra in Camp Rock too.
I literally was like, I'm just too busy. I can't like do both. And he was crushed. Like he was so upset.
So which one would you have? Let's start with Kylie. Which one would you have told at your wedding?
I think that one's pretty priceless. I haven't even told you that. That's like me.
It's really good.
That's good.
Thank you.
What was mine? I knew. Oh, the pole.
The pole? You're going with the pole?
Yeah.
That was so
It was so stupid.
I
It
was so
ripped
mad.
my tongue.
Yeah.
Like she came back to the bus and she's like,
Like,
"I
guys,
tongue was
did
bleeding.
something dumb." I was like,
Because it was, well, that was a myth.
"What?
Your tongue getting stuck.
Oh, why would
Not
that
a
be a
myth.
myth?"
I don't know. I
I
think
feel like
I
even
knew.
if your hand is wet and you
I know,
touch it,
it's
it
so- I
freezes
know.
instantly. Yeah.
Well, it's like if you have like a wet hand and you go and touch ice.
I
it,
know.
like,
Yeah,
gets stuck
it's-
to your
Going,
hands.
approaching, I was like, I think it's real. And then I was like,
I regret this
I
instantly.
was like, but it's so funny. People are gonna be laughing, and nobody noticed. Everybody was like just talking amongst themselves. I was like, guys, and nobody noticed.
It's
So
a
I-
real
And
like.
and I was
it's
so embarrassed, so I just ripped her off.
It's
and
a
she's
real, like,
bleeding.
pay attention to me.
Yeah, it was a
vibe.
big pay
Right.
attention to me vibe. And I phoned my dad thinking he would find it funny, and he was like, oh, "Are you
Right.
in grade 1?"
Yeah. So we're gonna go into our last drink, which is the Everclear, which I'm so happy we're getting to try this season. It's 95% alcohol. We have if Chase is ready. And cheers.
Wow.
Season finale, last drink. Let's
Thank
go.
you so much for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Whoa. That's really...
Oh.
I spilled it. My tongue is on fire.
I'm chasing it with another shot.
Lead dog.
Wow.
Oh, that is sharp.
I felt when I was exhaling like flames were gonna come out, and
I kind of like the burn though.
it really burns.
It feels good. I'm like,
Sneak this into like concerts and stuff. Like, man, you're not paying for drinks. That night.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Last round of questions for
Yay.
you guys. So you're kind of crazy famous now, where like Leandra, like people have dressed up as you for Halloween.
yeah,
Forgot
that's
about
so
that.
cool.
That's
Right?
really
And like you've
cool.
been like signing people's chests. Like, what's the like one moment you were like, wow, like are we really this famous now? Like, is this real?
One time we were out for dinner, or I was out for dinner. No, you were there. And my friend posted an Instagram story of us in it, like just like at, and she put a location, and then within like 30 minutes we had like people outside the restaurant, like they wanted like our autographs for them to sell. So
I
it's
wasn't
not
there.
quite as cool.
Where
You
was
weren't there.
this?
We went for dinner, and remember like somebody put in their story where we were, and then the autograph hunters came to the restaurant because they saw that. It was weird.
That's weird.
I don't know.
You know you've made it when autograph hunters are after you.
They're coming for you.
Yeah, yeah.
But not really.
Oh, with Kyla.
Yes, Kyla.
Yes.
And they
That
came-
was
Like within,
insane.
it was like within 20 minutes they were outside and they were like, "Hey guys," and it was like
That's
so weird.
Yeah.
And we didn't repost it. Like they looked at. She did work for the label though, so
Right.
Maybe they were looking at the label.
Yeah.
Being recognized on the subway, maybe.
Yeah.
Recognized. Okay, we're coining it right now.
Recognized. It's for the show. The show only. Oh, actually, I was at a bar. I was at Ted's the other night, and they played "Let's Go" on the
That's
whole,
pretty cool.
like for the whole bar. And I thought one of my friends put it on, and I was like, "Which one of you guys did this? Like this
Who
isn't."
put you up
I
to
was-
this?
Which one of
Well,
you?
yes, I was like, "Which one? Who did this? It's not funny. Like, don't do
And it
this."
was
And they were like,
Don't
"We
do
didn't
it.
do it."
That's
And
it.
I
Wow.
didn't believe them. And then I went up to the bartender and I berated her, and she said, "It's just on the playlist." Which one of you guys did this?
So my last question for you guys is going out on tour. You just came back from tour and you're going out on another tour with some Toronto shows, hometown shows coming back. What are you most excited for coming home for those shows?
Oh man, I think it's gonna be, well, the venue that we're playing at is really close to where I grew up.
Right. Is it the Danforth?
It's history.
Oh, it's history,
So
right?
It's actually history.
We're making
the
history.
new venue.
So it's like the beaches in
In
the
the
beaches.
beaches. Iconic.
Which is really, really exciting, and I think it's just gonna be so nice to finally be able to play a show and hopefully, fingers crossed, not have to worry about like masks and to be able to like see people's faces and connect in that way, because
Right.
we haven't played in Toronto in like we
Since
did a
the-
private show, but like
Right.
we haven't played
Since
our own thing.
2020. Like,
Yeah.
literally right before the pandemic.
Yeah, we were like the last band a lot of people saw, so
Yeah.
I feel like us doing the show is kind of gonna feel like full circle for us. And
Yeah.
like,
Welcome back to the
Yeah.
real
Right.
world.
but yeah, I think we're really looking forward to that, and we just love playing in Toronto so
Yeah,
much. Like,
yeah.
it's the best music city, and now that we've found like such a great group of friends here, it's gonna be like so fun to have.
I'm so stoked for
Fun
everyone to
there.
just like come party, and then like obviously
Oh,
we're gonna have an after
massive
party.
AP.
We're
I'll
working
bring
on
the Everclear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're invited, whole squad.
we're working on like a beer collab right now.
Mhm.
So that'll be really cool.
If you need any of these sponsors, I've got the
Hey,
connect.
you got the
Hey.
links.
Yeah. Although Everclear has not sponsored us. I bought
I
this.
don't know
I
if
bought
they
this.
would.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if they would either.
The Beaches and the Beaches, sponsored by Everclear.
Everclear.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if
Do
it's
you want to
sold.
not remember the show? Everclear. That'd be fucked. Imagine just like, I'm
I
like,
think if you had all of that, would you like?
I'm
Die?
thinking of like the
Yes.
first time I drank, but the first time I had a Mickey of like Smirnoff or whatever that I
Classic.
made like, I put Jolly Ranchers in.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah, like 100 blue Jolly Rancher. I'm like, this is gonna make it so nice. And I was fucked. I couldn't
Yeah.
walk. My dad had to fireman carry me out of my friend's house.
Fair.
That just reminds me of just like, so I just drink the whole thing and chase it with Vex,
Yeah.
and I'm okay.
Yeah. So
And I had-
that's how people drink, right?
Blue raspberry Jolly Rancher vodka.
And I
with
drank the whole
Vex.
thing. I was face down dead,
So we
and
have-
my dad carried me out, and I had to go to a funeral at 7 a.m. And if we could just like dive
What
into
is
that a
that?
bit more. What's a funeral? Oh.
What?
So,
That's Warheads flavored, which is like Jolly Rancher.
can
Like
I try that?
that's the same guys as these, which have been on like other episodes. Which is like it's super sour. It's delicious. You know what?
And if I
Pour
could
me
just
some
go
too.
into my trauma some more. So when I woke up for that funeral, after puking all night, my mom said, "You have to come to Cousin Joe's funeral." May he rest in peace.
Cousin Joe. R.I.P.
We went to it first at 6:30 in the morning. We went to a Tim Hortons drive-through.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you want-
Oh yeah.
Oh, I took your
Yeah.
yeah.
I
That's
was
your
like,
cup. Yeah.
I don't care.
We don't get drunk.
We went to a Tim Hortons drive-through to just maybe like, get a little snack first at 6:30 in the morning. I said, "May I have some water? I'm dying." And my brother said, "Let her learn her lesson." So they didn't order me any water. Then at the cemetery after like the wake, let's just take this first. Delicious.
Cousin Joe.
That's really
It's
good.
really good. It's so
Ooh.
sour.
Really good. We're at the cemetery. I'm so thirsty I could die. I also had sprained both of my wrists, so they were both wrapped up like this.
Hungover at a funeral.
I was dead.
McDonald's.
And I'm like,
man.
water, 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 water. I see them watering the flowers of the cemetery. And like, you know, like those like little pipes where you put the hose to the pipe.
Yeah.
I just fucking unleashed. And there I am in my black little dress, 2 arms, just sizzling the water into my mouth. And everyone's like, "What's wrong with her?" And I had to be like, "I'm dead. This is my funeral."
Never told me.
It's a deep cut.
It's so
And
good.
if I may, in under 30 seconds, I like to deep cut. So one time I was a part of a Hannah Montana study for University of Toronto. They wanted to know.
This is so good. You're bringing this up.
They wanted to know if you put a child in front of a TV watching Hannah Montana,
If they'll eat more.
if they will eat more pizza or whatever food they put than if you weren't watching Hannah Montana. So I did both days. One day I go in, Hannah Montana's on. I'm crushing the pizza. I'm like, whatever you put in front of me, I will eat. The next day, no Hannah Montana, just a white Walden pizza. I'm crushing the same amount of pizza.
You weren't the right candidate for this.
I like that this is gonna go from like pre-3 shots to when I'm like, yes, thank you for
Yeah,
that
because-
beautiful question, to like, and there we are, University of Toronto,
Crushing
Hannah Montana.
pizza.
Coming
Also
to
the segue from like, yeah, I was drinking water at a funeral to like crushing pizzas watching Hannah Montana. Probably my favorite interview.
I'm
this
gonna
season.
miss drinking.
R.I.P. Accutane.
R.I.P. Accutane.
Leandra's last night of drinks is tonight. She's getting fucked.
Well, an amazing way to end the interview. If you want to say to any of the cameras where they can see you, where they can buy the tickets.
We're gonna be so rosy now.
I'm red.
This one?
www.thebeachesband.com.
Come see us on the Future Lovers Tour. We'd love to have you there.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for having us on the show
Thanks
and
for
getting us.
coming in.
Thank you so much.
The pregame is on point tonight.
This is my favorite one for sure.
Well,
It's easy
amazing.
breezy.
Oh, CoverGirl.
love.
Stay tuned. We're gonna go live to the Beaches in their home studio for a little song. Thanks for watching.